Occasionally, I meet someone who talks a big game but still wants to be treated like a little leaguer. You remember the Little League. It was all about playing the game. Everybody's a winner and gets lots of attaboys. Little League is great for youngsters. They get lots of encouragement, the pitches are easy, and there's always someone to pick you up and brush you off when you fail. The Little Leagues can do a lot to prepare you for the big leagues. But make no mistake, it isn't the big league. In the big league, nobody cares that you have a skinned-up knee, or whether you get a hit, or whether you get to play, or whether they kick your rear end off the team. It's all about one thing in the big league: winning. Well, the work world for many employers isn't quite as competitive as the big leagues, but once you start trying to find yourself a perch at the top of the hill, that's when the gloves come off. There are some rare and wonderful places to work where go-getters are identified and encouraged and developed and rewarded. Names like SAS and Google and Apple and DreamWorks are often mentioned as the best places to work in annual surveys done by Forbes magazine. And around here, there are definitely some best of the Delta employers worthy of note. But 99% of the go-getters in America don't work for such outfits. Rather, they work for America's #1 favorite employer, themselves. Big league people don't just get opportunities like something given to them. They also take an active part in creating their own opportunities. So if you are someone who wonders where to find the greatest opportunity, I think the answer lies not in a place, but in a person called you. So first, you'll find your greatest opportunity in your head by learning to think creatively. You don't necessarily have to create something altogether new. A slight improvement in an existing product, process, or service can make a huge difference to your clients or your customers, a difference they will gladly pay you for. Secondly, you'll find your greatest opportunity in your heart by learning to care deeply. Comedian George Burns used to say, "The secret of success is sincerity. Once you can fake that, you got it made." Well, you can't fake sincerity, can you? Not for long, so forget trying. If you don't believe in what you're selling or doing or promoting or endorsing or spending your precious hours doing, stop it. Make sure that whatever you do to be successful is something that you care deeply about. Nobody else has to care like you do. It isn't their life, but you have to care deeply. And you can't fake that, not to your customers and least of all, not to yourself. Third, you'll find your greatest opportunity in your hands by learning to serve enthusiastically. Where are the people at the end of what you do? Sometimes they're easy to spot, like a home buyer for a realtor or a patient for a doctor or a driver for the auto salesman. But sometimes people are not so obvious, such as for the chemical salesperson or the information technology professional or the paper industry consultant. But never forget that whatever you do, somewhere out there is a person being served by what you do, not simply an impersonal corporation. When you can make that person connection between what you do and the value being created for someone else down the line, your work becomes filled with new significance, value, purpose, and dare I say even joy. Is all this kind of idealistic? Yeah, sure is. But only the idealistic have heads and hearts and hands capable of creating opportunities to play in the big leagues. Offering you wisdom on wealth, I'm Byron Moore.